DJ Longair here in the house. That was a big wow, that was a big bellow of smoke. Okay. I'm jealous. I'm like sidetracked now. I'm like, F my show. What's that about? Well, welcome back, everyone. I did forget the meme of the week, but instead I got a early bird special for you guys. It's crazy. Basically got some pricing finally on MH3 outside of my normal sources. So it's like, ooh, you got to jump on it before May 1st if you guys want the deal. I'll post that here in a minute. Anywho, hi, we're here in MTG Roundtable. Yes, so cheers, everyone. Then I'm going to get to peeps in chat. Cheers. And can you believe it, guys? I think I might have missed one, but I think I got all of them. In this set, in the Outlaws of Thunder Junction, it is 74 mythics. I guess cheers on that.
Play boosters.
74.
That's a lot of mythics for a set.
Cheers to 74.
For
74.
Does anybody know like what average is?
Average is what?
Like what the average set would have for a mythics?
Isn't it like
20, I think
15 to 20? Yeah. I mean, what about reprint sets? A little bit more or about the same?
Reprint sets, they normally like dumb some down from mythics to rares and uncommons based on what they are. So,
yeah,
I don't know.
Well, reprint sets like standard reprint sets or like masters reprint sets, because I imagine the masters have like 350 plus cards usually, so you could probably cram 20 to 30 mythics in there.
Standard sets usually contain around 15 mythic rares.
Okay, so reprints maybe what 20 to 30, but 74 in this standard set. It's nuts. Oh my god!
Well, that's including the subsets and everything that are not.
Well, yes, of course, of course. Well, subsets though, even then, it's still not over like 30 or 40, right?
Right. Normally, it wouldn't be that like a ton, but damn, wow, they shooting for the mythic rare slots.
Yeah, no kidding. All right, so let's do our hellos and gotta find them, of course. Alrighty, let's here you go. Hillbilly.
I have an idea. Follow my lead.
Come on, fine got on fed, old sun's coming up, I got rebel. Nothing but funny rebel. I like them Frank fried potato.
That's right. That is right. Okay, super fast.
Breaking it down.
Hell yeah. TCGDude getting his logo all pimped out. Look at you go, bro.
Give me a sleeve.
That's right. AJ, we don't have one for you yet. Yeah, I know. You're all pimped out though. Whatever. Hey, Magic Dad. AJ, how you doing, buddy? Been a minute.
Great. Yeah, broadcasting live multiverse wide. Stoked to do this. Just barely got the kids to bed. 1 minute before we went live, so I'm here.
You're like, here's Nyquil. Bye. No, just kidding.
Yeah. Well, the 1.5-year-old might still be howling a little bit up there. So.
Okay. Well, welcome back. It's always good to have you. Richie Dubs, what's up, brother? How you doing?
What up?
Yeah. So super excited for next week. I hope everyone can make it. Bring some friends. The sign up to help me and the sponsor out is free, so that's even better. And you could win some cool stuff. So make sure you guys show up. On top of that, I'm doing a secret giveaway as well. Show me proof that you signed up. And email has to be email. I will send you the details to a secret video that's already out. That I made to test it, but the sponsor wasn't having it. So I was like, all right, cool. Well, people sign up. They're going to get that link, and we'll be told what to put in there to be on a drawing for an extra pack of Outlaws of Thunder Junction. So more details on that closer too. But I'm ready for the reveal. Going to check in with the sponsor here this week and see, make sure everything's still Gucci. So hell yeah. Where was it? Oh yeah. Sorry, I'm gonna see if this calls out Prime because this is the song of his peoples. There you go, hype train, baby.
Were found long forgotten pieces of Legends booster. I don't want to
Super hype, bro. Again, this is a sponsor that I won the Fallout decks from. So freaking stoked.
Nice.
Yeah. All right, let's say hi to some people in the chat. K Torque, what's good, brother? I see Mrs. Hillbilly. She popped in, but I was busy doing stuff and things. But good to have you here, Hillbilly. Solar Gold. There you are, Solar God.
Solar God.
Paradolical, welcome back, bro. I know it's been a minute. Thanks for popping back into the streams. What's up, Ray? TCGDude, Magic Dad. All right. Well, hopefully we'll get some more people to float on in. Oh yeah, and the special. I won't tease you guys too long, but it is an early bird special. If you guys are planning on getting MH3 up till the 1st, I got these bad boys right here. The lowest beating TCGDude and most of what's out, or not TCGDude. TCGDude is like, wait a minute, I'm not spelling anything. No.
Oh yeah.
Beating TCG Player. Yes, TCG Player. So if there's any interest, holler at me ASAP. Get on these prices up to May 1st. So get your order in if you want to get in on the early bird special. Right now, it is spoiler season, so I expect these to shoot up back to the prices once spoiler season hits. So I don't have any info on that. That's just my own spec. Again, I'm not a financial person. I can't even manage my own funds. So yeah, whatever. But anyway, boom, there it is. If you guys want any, holler ASAP. This is for sponsorship. For patrons, if you guys want it shipped sealed, it would be extra on the shipping, but holler at me there. So there you go. Okay, so hey, what's up, Benson? Hell yeah. All right, cool. So there it is, sponsor hype. I'm freaking stoked. Yeah, and also kind of stoked for this. TCGDude's all like, dude, you gotta do one of these. I'm like, I've never done it. And he's all like, well, you gotta do it. I'm like, all right. So finally, here we are. First time ever doing an S tier. So I am such a noob on this. Bear with me here.
I'm excited about this.
Yeah. So basically, the way it's going to work is I'm going to bring up a card. You all in chat, tell me where to put it. And it is digital, so can't do anything physical there. So sorry. Okay, let's get over here.
Took me a long time to get that, bro.
Oh, it was a hidden. It was a hidden joke.
Brain right now.
Yeah, you're like, dude, I didn't want to get that. Okay, here we go. So yes, I found out that there is 74 mythics in Outlaws of Thunder Junction. Now, keep in mind, because some are special guest and special whatever, some of them aren't really mythics, but they will be as far as your pull rate goes. So the way this is going to work, let's see if I can make it huge. No. I guess we could do that. It'll be small enough, but the card will be huge, so I got to size it down. Yeah, so the deal is I'm going to bring up the card. Let me know here in our live chat, but let me know in the live chat. Yeah, brain not work. Yeah. So let me know. DJ, yeah, exactly. I know, but it's not physical, so don't try it. Okay. Oh, the other thing too, I'm freaking stoked, guys. My mini new came in.
Wow.
Nice.
Sweet.
So
I guess
it's gonna be.
What's that?
That's bigger than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be a lot smaller, but we'll crack it open a little bit later. There's nothing really in it. It's just some cards. As this is, I'm gonna be starting a new series here on the channel. Basically, starting on at Fallout 1. I've never played any of the games, so it'll be like literally my first time playthrough. So, all right, back to the S tier. Okay. Oh, Brian just showed up.
I'm excited for that Fallout series, to be honest with you.
Oh, dude, I am too. I never played it. So, well, there you are, Brian.
Have no fear, students. Because I am here.
All right, let's get on this S tier. And just let me know, guys, as I will be in a different screen. You'll see stats, post clips, all the people Googling, do I have eye damage? Fair. Yeah. Okay. So I will not be able to see chat. So guys here, please help out. All right. So I think I'm not sure what order it is because it's all through this program here.
Yeah, that's okay.
So
We'll just go whatever. Go the program order.
Okay. So first one, Vraska. Oh baby, you know me, I'm biased. I want that to be tier S, but let me know here in the live. Let me know where you guys are at with it, and in chat.
Load the card up so people can look at it.
Can we read it?
Yeah, let's keep it a little bit bigger until we vote.
Yeah, no worries.
So
like I said, first time out. There we go.
Now, is this going to be like with a heavy?
These are all mythics because obviously I'm not going to put 500 cards in here.
So are we thinking like for Commander, just for all formats, anything that you could rank it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. Basically, I did not include the Commander cards, so those aren't in here. But just in general, some of these are not standard legal, so I guess it has to be whatever format. Okay. Can you guys see that? Okay.
I would say just standalone power, right?
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
Which is kind of from a Commander lens, because a lot of people play Commander, and I think it'll boil down to that sometimes.
Oh, Coach, I am so hyped for next week, man. I love it because you guys don't spend any money to help us both out, so it's going to be awesome. Anywho, okay, so what are we thinking? Let's start off with Hillbilly.
I think this would be A tier.
All right, we got Brian has your back there, Hillbilly. How about you, Tortoise?
I'm thinking probably like C. It's good, but there's a cost to it, and it does turn the creature back into it. Brings the creature back, but it's also a treasure token, so you can sacrifice it for what treasures do.
I think it only is a treasure token.
Yeah, but that's your opponent's creatures,
right? It's fine. Like you're getting 2 for 1 here, but I don't see it being aggro. I like C. I think is the middle ground for me on this card particularly. I can see people building around it, but I don't see people like busting it.
I think it only comes back as a treasure token. I don't think it stays a creature.
Yeah, right. It loses all other card types. Yeah, I don't know. It's like a 3-mana 3/3 death touch, which is whatever. I don't know. I think it's like a C. If I opened this as like a mythic and I was drafting it, I would feel kind of whatever. And like maybe if I was into Vraska and sacrificing stuff, I would do like some sort of Commander thing with her. But I don't know.
Okay. So far I have one, of course, being myself because I'm a big Vraska friend person. I love it. I love Vraska. But anyway, I have one for S. We have 2 for A and 2 for C. What about anybody else in chat? What are you guys feeling Vraska should be at?
Well, TCGDude says B.
Oh, really?
I said no, my B. I was AFK.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. Hold on.
I would go B. I would go B, bro. I would put it.
So 1B. All right. Yeah. And Richie, what are you feeling?
I think I would go B too because it's like pseudo graveyard hate against your opponent if you have a creature based strategy as well.
Okay. S90 says A. Okay. Yeah, because I'm biased. I want it to be A or S. So how about you, Coach? How you doing? And how you gonna rate Vraska there?
Yeah, I think like what we've got going here is probably going to land on a B, but we can always go back and move them as we like see more. But we had some high votes for S's and A's, some middle votes for B's and some C's. I think if there's like an A- B+, we just need to decide where to put it.
How about you, Benson? Where are you at with it with Vraska there? And of course, if anyone wants to put in a loaded vote with I guess the minimums, you have to say what tier.
S90 says A.
Yeah, I got A from S90. Yeah. Takes the enemy card out of their graveyard too. Yeah, exactly. So there's no bringing it back either. Ooh.
Like I'm not saying it's horrible or I'd rank it down further, but I just don't like in limited. I'd play this in limited as a 3-drop 3/3 death touch all day, but Commander, it dies the removal like everything else. It's not that big of a threat.
Well, I'm freaking stoked because Vraska Tribal. Well,
you know what's funny is this picture. They're showing you her getting people stoned.
Exactly. Oh, literal joke. What?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So far I have the most votes in A. So let me go over here and fix it. And let's see. Boy, they don't leave me much room here.
Get in there.
Get in there. Yeah, it's all chopped up. Oh well, it would be like way too small anyway. But anyway, all right, next one.
Puts it on is.
World Waker Helm. Let's start off with Richie here.
All right, should I read it?
If you want, sure.
All right, so we got World Waker Helm for 2 and a blue. It's an artifact. If you would create 1 or more artifact tokens, instead create those tokens plus an additional map token. It's an artifact with 1 tap sack. This artifact, target creature you control explores, activate only at sorcery speed. Create a token that's a copy of target artifact token you control for 1 of blue in the tap.
Yeah. I'm biased here too.
It can only copy tokens, but you can create already token copies of like a lot of artifacts. I don't know. I think that this is like probably pretty powerful. It'll probably like be some kind of a broken artifact strategy.
Urza would probably love it.
Yeah, I think it's probably like maybe A tier.
Okay. It's blue, so I can't really. I'm at C, but whatever. even just copying
construct tokens and then
it's good.
It copies and pumps them right, like at the same time by making the map tokens, which count.
So or your worm coil tokens or whatever, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
I would say anything. A tier as well.
Yeah, I mean, power level wise, I would probably say A or B myself, non-biasly. How about you, Hillbilly? Wait, hold on. So, Richie, you said A?
Yeah, A. It's niche, like S90 says, but in where it wants it, really wants it.
I'm thinking C.
C? Okay. How about you?
Can be proven wrong, but right now I think it's a C.
Sure. How about you, Tortoise?
I think this is an S. Wow. Then I'm only giving an S, so probably an A. I give it an S because the deck that wants it, like Richie was saying, wants it.
Yeah.
There's a creature. There's 0/0 artifacts that are power toughness equal to the amount of artifacts you control out there. This adds to it and keeps buffing them up. And since you're creating tokens, right? Like if you would create 1 or more artifact tokens instead, create that and a map token. So you pay 2, tap it, create a token that's a copy of target artifact token, and get a map token. Seems pretty legit.
You can even tap a new token to Urza to pay for it.
Yep.
Like it's almost like a whole engine, just that and Urza.
Mm-hmm.
I see 2 C's. I see one from Brian and I see one from S90. Okay. And how about you, AJ?
So I don't play enough Commander to know specifically what this would go well with, but it looks like a nice way to just put a bunch of artifacts onto the battlefield. I don't watch enough of these tier lists to know, but I kind of want to, in my mind, think of E as like the build around category, whereas like the card doesn't really do it by itself, but in the right combination, it can be good. So I would give it an E, but if I had to choose, I'd probably go like C.
So I think E and F is like low tier. So, you're gonna say C or
let me interject a little because something popped in my head when he was talking.
Yeah, do it.
Not only does this create more artifacts, but spells with affinity for artifacts. This is ramp too.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, I would have to put it at A myself. All right, so that's 2 A's.
I'll go Commander B for this one then.
Okay. And then Coach says he's busted with Urza, of course. So Coach, just tell me S is super, A is really good, B, go we'll just go down from there. So yeah, Michael Subacker, we're doing a tier list today of all the mythics, all 74 of them in freaking Outlaws of Thunder Junction, bro. So that's what we're doing. Go and put your vote in, Coach.
He wrote
S
minus, so he put it at SA tier.
Oh,
yeah, he spelled the word S. He didn't put S. Yeah.
So you're thinking A? Okay. All right, we got a couple C's outweighing the A though. That's crazy. Where are you at, Michael Superbacker? Just tell us the letter in the chat there, and I will put it in the right section. So we got 1S, 3A, 1B, and 4C so far.
Yeah, it'd be like super awesome, brilliant, commendable, downfall,
beautiful,
B,
existing, and failure. That was just my acronym for the tier list.
Also, don't sleep on Psy, right? Like Psy Master Operator also loves this card.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, it's between A and C, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this at B tier so we can move on.
I like that.
I can live with it.
That's fair.
Bri does not like the dude. There you go.
It's kind of fun.
Almost had.
This is like turn of the
Too bad you
century.
can't just drag and click it into place.
Yeah, I know. Well, I just found this one.
Hey, DJ, are you putting them all in this tier?
There we go.
No. I was just trying to get it sized right, so I measure against what homegirl up there. Okay, this one I am very biased on because it's a dino. So obviously I think S tier automatically, but let me know what you guys think. Let's go ahead and start off. Again, you guys can just go ahead and put the letter in. We got S is super, A is awesome, B is
brilliant.
Sure.
But you have to imagine from like a British perspective the way they think.
Yeah,
brilliant.
Yeah, C, and the tiers go down from there. So here we go. Tortoise, you're a big Dino fan, so go ahead and read this one for everyone, and let me know where you're at.
All right, so we got Vaultborn Tyrant, 5 generic, 2 green, 6/6 creature, not legendary creature, dinosaur. So this can't be a commander. Sad face. Trample. Whenever Vaultborn Tyrant or another creature with power 4 or greater enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 3 life and draw a card. When Vaultborn Tyrant dies, if it's not a token, create a token that's a copy of it, except it's an artifact in addition to its other types. It's a lot to take in.
Yeah, Coach. So Explore is, if you remember from OG, oh man, come on now. Ixalan, yeah. From OG Ixalan, basically, well, you can describe it better, Tortoise.
So whenever a creature explores, you reveal the top card of your library. If it's a land card, you put it in your hand. Otherwise, you may put it into the graveyard.
Okay, yeah. So, and there's a lot of things where you explore, you get a +1 token, I think, if it's not a land, right? On said creature.
Well, the ability off the explore sometimes differs, but the basic, I guess, is put a +1 counter on a creature.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So what do I think of Vaultborn Tyrant? Well, biasly, I want to put it in the A category, not an S category. But reading the card, I think it's a BC territory. It's good. It's strong. It costs a lot for what it wants to do. Like I would smash this in my secondary dinosaur deck, but not my main one. My secondary be my pre-con style. So I'm going to put it at sea level again. Actually,
sea. Okay.
Yeah.
We got Michael Superbacker. Was that B to the Dino? And I got S90s 1 for A. And D for Dennis. Okay. Coach says D. All right. How about you, Hillbilly? Where are you at with this?
Well, one thing about this, it costs 6647. However, it does replace itself. And it also has trample.
Yeah.
It's two good things on a creature.
B from Brian. Okay.
So
yeah.
Me, I want to say A. I want to actually say S on this. However, just that mana cost is so high. It'd be all right if it was like 1 mana cheaper.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put this probably in B.
B. Okay. And how about you? Rich, he dialed in his vote. C. Okay. All right. C for Richie. All right. Boy, this is pretty torn here. Let's see. Yeah, it does cost a lot. So you're right. Super fast. B from Michael Superbacker. All right.
One thing I want to note here that I didn't think about: this card is not legendary. You can clone it, and those clones will make tokens.
Yep.
Ooh.
Exactly.
All right.
And reanimating it from the graveyard is going to be easier too because it's not legendary.
Nice.
I want to raise my C to a B on this one.
No, you took my grade, you copycat.
I like that. Yo, I agree with Hillbilly. I would want to put this in an S because it's amazing. It gains 3 life, draws you a card, then it dies. If it dies and isn't exiled, it draws you another card and keeps the ability going. It can draw you more cards if you're playing ferocious decks with power 4 or greater. Just costing 7 mana is just a little too much, and it works with that dumb artifact that we just saw. So my vote would be A for this one.
Okay. S from Brandon. Local Taco says S tier. All right, cool. And Michael Superbacker says he made some great points. There you go. Nice. All right, and then of course there's the loaded vote. If anyone really wants to see their card go up a tier or down a tier, you can always super chat. Just saying, you can have a loaded vote. That's it. All right, so for me personally, it is rigged, completely rigged. I have to agree. I really want to put it in S tier as well, but I'm probably at an A. So right now, with all the votes, it looks like it's gonna be between A and B. So I guess it would have to be B with the most votes. That's right. That's right. Clinton on it. Yeah. Hey, I had to throw it out there. You know, you don't have to, but if you want to, you got a loaded vote. Hell yeah. All right. So let's go ahead and put this bad boy and move on.
Yeah, I'm with that. Like, if you have this and that artifact that we just reviewed in your hand at the same time, they kind of both don't do anything until you have like 7 mana worth of stuff. So they look nice next to each other.
And in black decks, or black decks and decks with altars in them, you can sacrifice them to save them and get the token back.
Yeah.
See if I can make it smaller. We got a lot to cram in there. Okay. Next card. I didn't figure out anyone here, right? I asked AJ. Everyone just kind of chimed in. AJ, you got this one.
Sure. The transmutation font for 5 mana. I wonder if there's actually font, like when you write, that's called transmutation. Anyway,
that'd be cool
in a word processor. Hey, okay, so it's an artifact. It's from the vault. You can tap it to create your choice of a blood, clue, or food token.
Interesting.
Or you can spend 3, tap it, sacrifice 3 artifact tokens with different names. And what you get for doing that is you search your library for an artifact card, put it onto the battlefield, then shuffle, activate as a sorcery. I must not. This just looks like an F to me. I don't know. Someone tell me, explain to me why I'm wrong, because I put this as an F. I think it costs too much. I'd rather just play Demonic Tutor.
Well, this isn't from the vault, but
or like whatever that symbol is. What is that?
Well, that's what happened. It's a big score.
Star Trek Enterprise.
Big score. Okay,
yeah.
That's a vault symbol, actually.
It's a Star Trek Enterprise. Prove me wrong.
It does look like the Enterprise.
Yeah, it does. But anyway, you have your choice, being able to draw with the blood token, discard, draw and discard. Clue. Somebody help me with that. Anyway, food.
Yeah, and a cigar. Yes.
With food token, that's to gain life. And then you
clue is you pay 2 to draw a card, or pay 2 for a food token. You got 3 life, and a blood token. Well, I forget what that one was. Was it
discard a card? Rummage. Discard a card. Draw a card.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay. Blood token does. It seems like to be a pretty good card to me, because you get those 3 tokens, which can help you because you get the rummage, you get the clue token, you get life from the food token and all that, and you sacrifice. You get 3 of them on the battlefield, and then you can search for an artifact card and put it onto the battlefield for free.
I mean, you're paying 5. I get that. You'd pay another 3 when it comes to it. Meanwhile, you're making clue or food or blood on other people's turns or your turn, whichever.
Exactly.
But sacrifice 3 of those tokens, so you got some work ahead of you, unless you got a bunch of treasures or something. But that's a free worm coil engine or any artifact. So artifact creature, artifact. Anything. So
I mean, I think you got to consider the fact that you can make a toolbox deck, right? Like if your opponent's playing planeswalkers, well, then you get the Immortal Sun. If your opponent's playing a giant creature, then you get Worm Coil Engine, and you got Death Touch or whatever. I think it's like probably A tier or maybe B, high B.
I want to say
you want to go with B?
I want to go A.
Okay. How about you, Tortoise?
Well, I was gonna sit here deliberating this card. 8 mana for a tutor and 3 pieces of artifacts.
Seems like a lot, yeah.
It seems like a lot. But you can get Blightsteel for 8 mana, basically, and 3 pieces of gold. I know that I think the artifacts, the sacrificing 3 artifacts with different names, is not gonna be hard. And 8 mana to tutor a creature out from your deck and put it in the battlefield is going to be easier than tooth and nail. I think this card is probably in the B category.
Yeah, because I'm thinking too, because if you are running an artifact deck, you have certain cards that can add affinity to artifacts, right? So technically, this could be free.
No, it puts it on the battlefield. So yeah. But think you can sacrifice artifact lands too.
All right. Because of search. Okay, so Richie, where are you at?
I'm somewhere between A and B.
It's artifact.
I think I got you. Yeah, I put you down as B. Okay. I think I got it. TCGDude. How about you?
I'm gonna roll a C just because I got to be the heavy a little bit.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, but it's gonna only be artifact tokens.
Right. See, that's the thing.
Yeah.
It's probably S tier in specific decks,
Right.
B, but bro, just in general, C. It's a C.
All right. So far we got 1A, 3B, 2C, 1E, and no one cares enough to make it a loaded vote. I'm gonna be right at B. for myself. I don't run a lot of decks, but this might be fun in my Necrons. So I'm going to be at a B myself. Any other votes before we close this one down? Get on to the next.
No.
Give you guys a second. All right. So
yeah.
Yo,
I give it an F, but that's okay.
You give it an F? All right, fair. You're like, I don't like it.
It's too much work. Just give me planar bridge.
Yeah, right.
Worm coil and the Blightsteel Colossus.
Dude, you worked before.
Planar bridge is pretty good.
Yeah, the mana cost is more, but it's just like all you have to do is spend mana. But certain decks would make that last one work.
All right, here we go. Next card. Thoughtseize. Yeah, I mean,
that's an S.
It's an S.
It's an S to me. Yeah,
that's automatic S.
Well, in Commander, it's not as powerful as like other formats,
right?
So I'd give it a B myself.
All right, hold on. All right, so we got B from Superfast, 2 S's. That was me and what, you, AJ?
Yeah, I'll give it an S.
I give it an S as well.
I give it an S.
All right, so 3. All right, 4. Let's see where we're at in the
TCG dude is gonna say A.
A, okay.
Yeah, the only deck that really wants this is Tagrid God Assault.
All right. S90 says
you thought seize the blue player before you combo off to make sure they don't have the counter spell, right?
Right.
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you can
it's
you can waste
really
the counter
good.
to counter it. There you go.
It's still really good. Well, you're wasting mana to counter it, not the counter.
All right. Coach says B. Good in Eldrazi.
S90 dropping bars in there. Thought sees or Watt sees, like their illustrator sees their art. That's something else that rhymes. That's good.
And Brian, I got you for the S. Okay. Coach is a B. All right, S90. You got you throwing in on this one? All right, S has it.
Is that our first legitimate S?
Yeah, because Frasco was an A.
Oh, I thought Frasco was just getting the S treatment because
I love Frasco.
Yeah. You just simping over here.
Yeah. I was simping hard, bro. I was. I'll admit it. Okay.
Yeah, Nate puts that Thoughtseize on me.
Yeah, well, yeah. I told you this is my first time. God.
I wouldn't hate it at A because, like we were saying, it is not as good in Commander. So if we wanted to downgrade it, that would be one reason. But
I'm just going off votes. So, yes. DJ Simp Hair. Yes, you got me.
I love it.
All right. Next one. To me, it's just an S, especially in a frog deck, because you can have frogs mounted and he'll get mad. But realistically, I don't know. I'm thinking A, but let's go to Hillbilly.
This is I want to say, has trample, has haste, 6/5. You can saddle it with that beaver card or another.
That's
beaver.
right. Enough on that.
That's right. Does create card draw.
Yeah.
I want
to
rate
if you had a ton of lands in your hand, I guess.
Yeah, I want to rate it maybe a D.
A D. Okay. All right. Fair. We got one A tier, as long as Thalia is writing it. Okay. So we got one A. All right. Tortoise. Oh, you're muted.
In Commander, it's meh. In Limited, this is a first pick, if you ask me. Limited, I'd first pick this, a 5-mana 6/5 that swings in hard. Hell yeah. In Commander, it's good, but it's not powerful. So I would rate it probably at a D level in Commander.
All right, we got your B there, Brian, and you're a D for. Oh, okay. All right. How about you, Rich?
I would give that card probably an overall C. It's kind of good in certain situations, like Tort was saying. It's a bomb and limited. It's a first pick all day, but I don't. To me, by the time you play a 5-drop, you're not gonna have a lot of lands in your hand usually to capitalize on it, and that's a kind of big do nothing. So essentially, it's just almost a vanilla 6/5 that has to be saddled, or a trample haste 6/5 that has to be saddled. So I would say C.
All right, I got you down. So far, D has the most votes. Anyone else in chat want to chime in? Just give me the letter that you think it should fall in. AJ.
Yeah, I mean, if we're gonna give the 7 mana replace itself with a card and then replace it with itself with another creature card, a B, I could see this being a B or a C, just because haste is great, and you're drawing X cards, where X is the power of the creature that saddled it. So I think that, I mean, you could do, like, if you paired it with that the dinosaur, you're gonna draw 6 cards, and then it's gonna create a token. It just seems like there's a lot of room for shenanigans, but I mean, if we're putting the other dinosaur at a B, well, I'll go with the C for this one.
All right, so I got you at a C.
Get frog. B.
Yeah. Yeah. What's that?
B.
B for you? Okay.
Yeah.
B for Brian Giles also.
That's right. I got Brian.
A C for money.
Oh, coach is saying A. Okay. All right. We need a we got A, B, C, and D. 2 each. So pretty even. Anyone want to throw off those numbers? Let's go. TCG, I got yours. I got Hillbillies. Got Rich. Okay. That's right. Oh. All right. Coach is saying A class, baby. Woo woo. I'm sorry for the memes. I have to go A as well, especially in limited. If I get this in pre-release, I'm gonna be all like, "Bah," Granted, I have enough colors to support it, but hey, you get up there to 5, boom, you could swing with it right out the bat. Even just for that itself, and the trample and haste, just big dog roll in, bam, smack them for 6, or if they got blockers, it's gonna take care of some problems. So. Yes,
the fact
I
that
know.
it's only 1 black and 1 green will makes it very castable and limited. You can cast it in a 3-color deck pretty easily and limited in most formats.
Yeah, definitely. Hey, 570, thank you. Yeah, especially limited. I think it's gonna rock. And then he's just memorized by the Get Rog's lips, so he has to give it an A. Good to see you, 570. How you doing, brother? Okay. All right, so right now we got too many A's, so we're gonna go ahead and stuff that in the A-hole. Okay, come on, get small. There you go. No, not small enough. Damn it. Yeah, okay. Next card. Tiny Bones, the Pickpocket. Richie, you got this one.
All right. It's a 1/1 for 1 black. It's got Death Touch. Whenever Tiny Bones, the Pickpocket, deals combat damage to a player, you may cast target non-land permanent card from that player's graveyard, and mana of any type can be spent to cast that spell. Okay, so it's a 1/1 for 1 with Death Touch. That alone, I would say, probably makes it at least a B tier.
Yeah.
The second thing, it's pretty hard to hit with a 1/1 usually. Especially the legendary one where you can't like sacrifice 1 by swinging with 2 or whatever, and they're 1 or whatever. But it does have Death Touch, which will help it get through a little bit. I'm gonna say this is probably an A.
An A? Okay.
Yeah, I would say it's an A tier.
S A B C D E F. Okay, so B or A? I'm sorry.
I say I said A.
A, okay. How about you, Hillbilly?
Well, with all the removal that they have now, I had to put this in C. I mean, it's
C?
a good, yeah, it's a great card as they get through. But
if they're spending removal on your 1 mana card, that's a W.
Yeah, exactly. B tier from Brian. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I'll put this in an A.
A, okay. How about you, Tortoise?
Mono black is one of the most deathly colors in standard right now, and this is only going to make its early drops decent. It trades with any creature because no one wants their stuff stolen. I think this is an A tier card.
All right, we got another B from S90, and I got you super fast. Okay, and how about you, Richie?
I said A.
Oh, I think I got you. Yeah, AJ.
Yeah, I mean, I could see a fun little constructed deck where you run 4 of these and you're just trading off and trying to get things. Seems fun. With all that said, I would give it a D.
Oh, fair. Okay, and TCGDude.
It's a toughie between A and B, to be honest with you. I think A in any deck that's running black, and B just kind of in general because Skeleton and Rogue have gotten a lot of support lately.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So B?
B.
Or A? B? Okay. I'm biased. It's black. It's awesome. It's a 1-drop. It defense just even on itself. I think definitely A. The ability is cool if you pump it up and do stuff with it, I guess. So it could be better. Yeah, I'm an A. How about you, Coach? Oh, he says S. He's going all the way, baby. Whoa. All right, and all I know is this tiny bones for my cube. Yes, there you go. So what do you think, James? Yeah, he said S. I got that. What do you think, James? S. So super A, B, C, D, E, F. Yeah, it would go in your skeleton deck for sure, Brian. Hell yeah. All right. If there's no other votes, it looks like we are sitting at A tier.
When your tiny bones saddles the giant beaver, it's a bad time.
Well, no. Remember that the giant beaver is going to give it a +1 counter, so it might help you actually.
Hey, Pawz.
Hey, Pawz, how you doing?
What up?
All right, so we're putting this in A tier, in the A-hole. Okay, next card. This one I'm completely biased. I love this card. Terror the Beast.
Oh my god!
Yeah, it's a reprint, baby. AJ.
Yeah, so 5 mana, 5/4 flying dragon spells your opponent's cast. Costs 3 life extra. It's like a ward cost almost, but it doesn't even. It's a little bit different, I guess. I don't know. This thing's just always been amazing. It's dealing damage when you're playing stuff. I have to put this as an S. It was awesome back then. It's going to be good now. It just needs a little cowboy hat on its little head.
Yeah, where's the cowboy hat?
Yeah.
Fail. All right, F just because of that. Just kidding. Yeah, because they photoshopped in cowboy hats on everything else. So yeah, no. All right, so you're saying S? Okay.
Yeah.
How about you, TCGDude?
I'd have to say A. I mean, as much as I'd love to give it an S tier, it can die to a terror.
That is true. All right. And Brian says S all the way. All right. If you guys are just tuning in, we're doing S tiers for all the mythics in this set. There's 74 of them, not including the commander card. So we're trying to speed through it a little bit. But when we get to a card, go ahead and put in chat S, A, B, C, D, E, or F. F being the absolute lowest, it's complete trash. So there you go. S being super, super, super. Okay, so I have two. Okay. Dang it, Bobby. So you said A, TCG dude. Brian says S. Who else said S? AJ?
Yeah, I said S.
Okay. Rich.
I got that at an A. That's a solid A.
Okay. Was that the A? Perp says the Thunder Junction is a straight F. More like straight challenged F. Yeah, all right.
Like a low F, high L.
Yeah. Tortoise, where are we at? Where are you at with this one?
I think it's a solid A. 5 mana, 5/4 flyer, and the additional cost to target it is pretty good. I like it.
Nice. Oh, Prod says he got it in pre-release. Nice. That's right. We got a real MTG outlaw. That's right. Okay. How about you, Hill Building?
I want to say A because there's not much support, not much of a combo in with this now, like it was when it came out before.
Mm.
But
well, I mean, it itself is a combo, but yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's still a good card, but there's no combo support for it. It's hard to bring a creature in and bounce and replay it. And now, like last time when it was out. So
yeah,
I want to give this an A.
Okay. I'm biased. I like Dragon, so S tier for me. I've used this in my Dragon deck, so I already know it's good. Anyone else want to steer the vote? Currently, we are at 3 for S and 4 for A and 1 F.
The super chat can really lean the vote in your favor.
That's right. Rigged. Yeah.
More A's than F's than a pack of asses.
That's right. That's right. All right. Pawzy agrees with us. We got S and A, both 4. Anyone want to steer the vote?
Rigged.
Yeah, basically add 1 F for each card for perps. Yeah. Yeah, Hillbilly this combos with Calamity, Galloping Inferno.
But there's cowboy hats.
Yeah, it's missing the cowboy hat. So yeah, I have to be biased. It doesn't have a cowboy hat, therefore A.
Well, but you have to think though. I'm thinking standard all the time because that's what I play mostly.
Oh, I hear you. Okay, so let's go ahead and shrink that bed bleed down and put it in A tier.
In Calamity and Galloping Inferno, is that going to be in standard?
All right, Tarnation Vista. Let's go, AJ. We'll start off with you.
Yeah, I'm going to read this because it's new. Tarnation Vista enters the battlefield tapped. As it enters, you choose a color. Tap it to add a mana of that color. Or you could pay 1, tap it for each color among monocolored permanents you control. Add 1 mana of that color. Damn. Yeah, so this is just like an S, right? This is just an amazing land that's any color that you want. And it turns into some sort of weird, like, not devotion, domain type thing, or not domain, for each color among monocolored permanents. So you can build around it and just generate mad mana. I don't know. This card just seems sweet.
Yeah, no, it's mythic because big score. So yeah, no, it should be rare. But anywho, all right. So we got S from AJ. TCG dude.
I'd have to give it a C, only because you really have to build around it. Otherwise, it definitely is. What a tarnation vista is this land?
Exactly. What darnation. All right, Richie.
I would say that it's a solid A with reaches into S when you do build around it.
All right, Tortoise.
I'm gonna go with a B. It's a little bit quirky, but works.
Yeah. Pawz. He says low B, high C. Pick one. Hillbilly.
I want to give it an A because we got stuff in standard right now, such as the ley line. It makes all your lands every color, so that would definitely, this card here would benefit from that.
No. That ley line makes all your permanents multicolored, so it'll shut the second ability down off this card.
Is this card standard legal with the Enterprise logo?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's a vault. That's a vault instead of Enterprise.
No, it's an Enterprise.
It looks like Star Trek stuff.
Yeah, it does, but from a distance.
Yeah.
Yeah, with that, I got to give it a C.
A C. Okay. All right. We need your help out there in Chatland. Right now, we got 1 S, 2 A's, 2 B's, and 2 C's. So, Pawz, you got to break it, bro. Are we going B or C, bro?
What is it?
The fact that it comes into play tapped, I know, it really, really kind of downgrades it for me a little bit. I do like it, though.
See, it's a Star Trek symbol because they went to a Western themed set. That's a place no one would boldly ever go.
Yeah.
All changes out to B.
Although I think Perps isn't here anymore, but I was gonna say, bro, they could have kept this whole storyline simple, and basically everyone goes to visit the equivalent of Westworld for Magic World. They could have cheesed out, done that. That would have been way better. But anyway,
make every creature an artifact.
Well, yeah, I guess so, right? Yeah. Okay. That'd be broken as hell. Yeah. Okay. You got me there. B as in broken as hell. Yeah. All right. Well, B is in the lead currently. Any other anyone else want to steer the thing out there?
Yo, DJ, I want to change my vote to A because you mentioned that it does enter tapped. So I can't give a land an S if it enters tapped. So I'm changing.
I'd go from A to B as well. I got to go from A to B.
All right, B's in the lead.
Thinking about it. I want to play it in modern domain, but that doesn't mean that it's A tier.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like it's in a new plane, but also it's a huge Star Nation Vista factory thing. Fair. All right. It looks like it's going to B, and we'll move on to the next card. All right. Can I strike you right? Oh, no, maybe. No. Come on. All right, cool. So B, right?
Yep.
All right. Next card. Bam. Territory Forge.
Whoa.
Hillbilly, you got this one.
All right. Territory Forge for 5 mana. Whoa. Artifact. When Territory Forge enters the battlefield, if you cast it, exile target artifact or land. Territory Forge has all activated abilities of the exile card. That's
interesting.
Good. That's good removal, but I'm gonna have to rate this as an E because of the cost.
Okay.
I want to rate it as higher than that, but it cost is just way too much for this card.
All right. So you're at an E?
Yeah.
Okay. How about you, Tortoise?
So, trying to think of the implications of the card. If you cast it, right?
There you go, Rich. Okay, gotcha.
Cast it, you exile target artifact or land. If you cast it, it can be a removal against a blue deck that's running artifacts. The land. It's all right. I'd put it at a D myself.
Okay, another D. All right, Richie, you said D.
D, absolutely. Yeah.
All right, how about you, AJ?
This card is so sweet. It's like a kind of like a control magic for like artifacts and lands. I would put this at an E.
All right, how about you, TCGD?
I'd put it at a C just to show it some love. Red has threaten abilities, but they're usually till end of turn. It's basically expensive ass Banishing Light. You know,
All right,
with control magic, as AJ was mentioning.
It's worse than Banishing Light because it only exiles if you cast it. If you bring it back from the graveyard, it does nothing.
Well, yeah,
that's true.
Yeah. It's like it's the red artifact Banishing Light you found at Value Village. Stop judging it, bro.
All right, we got an E from S90. Wow, everyone's at an E for this. Crazy. We got 4 E's to 3 D's and a C. All right. I like it, so I would be a D, but that puts us at a crossroads. So D for Dollar Store.
Don't get me wrong. This is a great card. It's just the mana cost is so freaking high.
Yeah, I don't know though. I think we've been thinking about it wrong because I feel like I've read this wrong. It says it has all activated abilities of the exiled card. So like I can't just like exile Blightsteel Colossus and have this 11/11, you know? Like it's good for like lands and weird and for your opponent's
I think you
what that weird fringe case where you're playing Franco and you get rid of somebody's Gaia's Cradle and then you fireball them for all the goblins you got.
Yeah. In that case, I'm gonna keep it at E with that.
Yeah, you have to use extra cards to make this card good.
You don't totally have to work around it. Where are you thinking, Pawz? Me personally, I see the advantage of it, so I'm gonna have to. I don't want my vote not to count, but I'm gonna say C.
Wait! You said you see the advantage into it. Why don't you
kind of
explain?
I know it's it. Oh man, you know it is kind of hard to explain. You're right. Shoot, I don't know if I'm exiling something important from my opponent. And exile target artifact or land. Yeah, I mean, steal their Gaia's Cradle, steal, I don't know, Lotus. What's that 1/5-drop Lotus thingy?
Gilded Lotus.
Where it's 3. Like Gilded Lotus or something along those lines. I can see advantage there.
Right.
Yeah.
So what, are you going to hold it until your opponent has something good? That doesn't sound like a recipe for
I get it. But I like janky cards. And honestly, this should be a rare.
Look,
you cannot blink it.
You can't blink it. You can't clone it. Because everything off it has to be if you cast it.
Yeah, you can't cheat it.
It's less fair than an Oblivion Ring or the other card that's broken. Does the same thing. Banishing Light. It's less fair than a Banishing Light.
Okay.
And it only targets artifacts or lands. It's good removal spell for certain things, good archetypes, yes. Yeah. But it's targeting things that are not causing you issues anyways.
Yeah, if they have lands that are a problem, you just cast Blood Moon, right?
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
There's like ways to just jam all artifacts or jam like all lands that are just superior.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we're stuck between a D and an E. So
I hate being stuck between a D.
Yeah, right. You don't want to be. Never mind. Yeah, this is getting the D, guys. It's getting the D.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Let's shrink it down. Our first D. Okay, we've been too generous. All right, here we go. Stoneforge Mystic. We already know this is a classic and it's good. So let's start off with he's away at the moment. Magic Dead.
Yeah, just an A just because you have to build around it. Otherwise, it's just amazing.
All right, so we got 1A. All right, cool. Rich?
S. By building around it, you put 1 Battle Skull in your deck. Then you could just play 58 other cards.
There you go. Fair enough.
All right, super fast.
S. It's already proven itself.
Yeah. Hillbilly?
S.
Okay. Anyone in chat? Brian says A.
Oh, Oh goodness. I want to give it an A just to be, the counter guy, but it is an S tier card, bro. It just activates so many strategies.
Yeah, I can see that.
It's a toolkit card. People will literally have toolkits for this card. Like, people build this deck. It's proven itself. It used to be a menace in Modern. It even got banned in Standard.
Yeah.
It was banned in Modern until it was unbanned.
It was banned
right.
in Modern.
All right. Well, S's have it. Okay.
It's just too good. That's just too good of a card not to be a S.
Our second S for the tonight. Craziness. Okay. We got the new sword. Bam. Of Wealth and Power. Super fast.
Sword and Wealth Power costs 3 generic mana. It's an artifact equipment. It gives equipped creature +2/+2 and has protection from instants and sorceries. Whenever equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, create a treasure token. When you next cast an instant or sorcery spell this turn, copy that spell. You may choose new targets for the copy. I'll give this a solid B. The protection from instant sorceries is pretty solid, but the reason why the other swords are pretty good is because they can evade creatures, and this doesn't.
Yeah, okay. So B for super fast. How about you, Hillbilly?
I want to give it an A. That's
All
because it gets protections from instants and sorceries. It's going to be hard to get rid of.
Pawzy steps in with an A. Okay. Rich?
Swords are kind of hard to okay, so I'm gonna just compare it to Sword of Fire and Ice because that's the best one. And I think that this in certain situations is pretty good, but I don't think it's as good as Sword of Fire and Ice is going to be on average. I think this is a B. I know it sounds nuts because of like the things that it says on it, but I think it's just a B.
All right, AJ.
Yeah, I want to give it a C because equipment suck, but I think protection from instants and sorceries is going to be really, really good. So I want to give it a B.
All right, and TCGDude.
I'm going to give it a B as well. And that's just being optimistic. If its equip cost was any higher than 2, it would be lower on the tier list for me. But I'll give it a B.
Yeah, me personally, I like it because basically you can't attack it directly. You have to get rid of the sword first. So I kind of like that. I don't know. I'd probably be an A. Anyone want to break the tie there? Because we got 4 A's, 4 B's. And I got Brian and Pawz already. S90, what are you feeling, bro? James is all. I just want to know who the hell gave her a goofy hat. I agree.
you get one when you get to the plane. It's kind of like it's like Hawaii when you land. They give you the lei. This one, like planeswalk there or something. They just like there's a greeting committee and they just give it to you.
Yeah, you must wear a cowboy hat. Yeah. But that's also why the dragon got a low score because they forgot to put a hat on it. All right. Well, I have A's that have it, so let's shrink that bad boy on and move on. Getting better at this.
In limited, I mean that thing would be pretty hard to beat.
Limited,
way to kill people, and like you're just wiping their board. Yeah, so I'm with that.
All right, AJ, you're already here.
Yeah, this has got a lot of crap here on this card. I'm gonna read it. I've never seen it. Sandstorm Salvager. So it's a 3-mana 1/1. When it enters the battlefield, you get a 3/3 golem. What is that? The Splicer? What was that card? It was a white card. And then for 2 mana, you can tap it and put a +1/+1 counter on each creature token you control. Yo, this card is sweet. And I really liked that card from Murs of Karlov Manor that had the same stat line in white. I'm gonna give this a B and go let the dogs out. I like this card.
All right. Sounds good. TCG dude.
I'm gonna give it a C.
All right, C. Okay, cool. Brian is saying a B on this one. All right, cool. Evil Dave, what is good, my friend? For you guys that are just tuning in, we are grading all the mythics from Outlaws of Thunder Junction. When you see the card pop up, feel free to give it a rating. S is super awesome, and F is it sucks, major donkey, whatever. So, but here's Hi Dave.
Hi Dave, hi Dave, hi Dave.
Yeah. And of course, there is the loaded vote. If you really want to see it at a particular tier, feel free to super chat. All right. S90 says C. All right. This card is 100% C at best. I don't care for it. All right. Fair. Good vote there, sir. Let's see. We got Hillbilly.
I want to. This is a 1/1, but it puts a power of 4 on the battlefield. Pay 2. Put a 1/1 counter on each creature token you control. So it wants to go in a token deck.
Yeah.
And gain trample to end a turn. That's a pretty powerful ability.
Yep.
So for a good token deck, I would say this is probably B.
B. Okay. How about you, Tortoise?
So we got a 3 mana that produces 4 power on the board. That is pretty solid. Then that part of that 4 power can increase. That 3/3 can get a +1/+1 counter on each token you control. There's a synergy and strategy that already fits this card. This card is not amazing out in Commander, but it'll actually be amazing in a build in limited build only for tokens. I think this card is B level because it gives the creatures +1/+1 counter on them and trample until the turn. This is a big.
No, it's just tokens, so just creature tokens. But yeah,
that's fine. That's fine.
Yep.
You know, you cast a Avengers End card, get 10 tokens, and now you can kind of double up the counters now. Plus, this will fit with another card on this list.
Yeah, it makes sense. Attitude for sure. All right, I'm gonna go with the B. I can definitely see this working. It might be fun in dinos if I'm going more token heavy, but yeah, it has its place. I'll say B.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I would love to bump up my grade from C, but seriously, there's way too many cards already on those lines. So something has to go there, bro.
I'm gonna give that one a D.
You know that reminds me of the Spaceballs, that card. Comb the desert.
We ain't found
Yeah, exactly. All right, Richie.
You have to untap with it to maybe get the effect, and it's only got 1 toughness. It's going to die to just about anything.
Exactly. The one it dies to a nausea. It dies to a sting, a hornet sting. Anything.
Goblin chain.
Yeah, I think that's going to be more limited tokens than anything. People run in the cube.
Or like pre-release or whatever, bro, it'll be fire.
Yeah.
I mean, A for the art, but he's got a big ball in his head. All right, so Simulacrum Synthesizer, 2-drop and a blue. When it enters battlefield, scry 2. Cool. Whenever an artifact with mana value 3 or greater enters the battlefield, you create a 0/0 colorless construct artifact creature token with this creature gets +1/+1 for each artifact you control. Already seems like an auto include into an Urza deck. Tortoise.
Oh. This card looks fancy to me. It's weird, but I think there's a power level to this card that I don't understand. So it comes in play for 3 mana. It comes in play, scry 2. Whenever another artifact with mana value 3 or greater enters the battlefield under your control, create a 0/0 construct creature token with this creature's +1/+1 for each artifact you control. I know I just reread the card, but we said there's already cards like that give you those tokens that are powerful. In the deck it wants to be in, I'd give it an S tier or A tier. But as a card in limited or just a card just slamming a blue deck, I'll give it a C.
Oh, okay. How about you, Hillbilly?
I want to say S. Because there is cards that does the same thing in white.
Okay.
And so if you run this, you'd want to run it in standard. You want to run in white and blue.
All right, I got Brian C. Okay.
I'm gonna get give it a A.
An A. All right, and I got Pawz says S tier. S90 says C. How about you, Rich?
I'm gonna give that one a C. It's really good. It'd be much better if any artifact triggered it. But you know, by the time that you're on turn 4, you know, your opponent's more likely to be able to deal with it and stuff. So
gotcha.
I would say C.
All right. In S90, the only thing I can think of is he's got big balls. Okay, that's it. That's the only reason. D for barely playable. Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
I'll go with you, Coach. D for like a build around D. Like, it's sweet. You definitely have to, because this doesn't do much by itself. If it costs less.
Well,
like,
see, it's funny you say that because I believe if it costs more, if it costs 4 CMC or more, this thing would be probably hot garbage. But the fact that for 3 mana, you can semi-easily reanimate a 3 mana artifact. It has an ETB scry, which is super helpful in like a commander setting or really kind of any other setting. But the fact that it makes construct tokens that are 1/1 for each artifact you control instead of, say, I don't know, 1/1 Thoppers that just stay 1/1s.
They're 1/1s. They get a 1/1 for each artifact you control, so they're not 1/1.
Well,
no,
right.
They're
exactly.
0/0s.
Pump up. There's 0/0s that pump up, is what I'm saying. So this thing can start out kind of passive and be a problem real quick.
Oh yeah, like we saw with Richie's deck when he was playtesting his deck, those 0/0s can get huge.
Yeah,
I love
construct. It says C as well. Same reasons as Magic Dad. The only redeemable thing is the ETB effect. Yeah, fair. All right. So far, I think C's have it.
So this card is for the Pirates because they love the C's.
That's wow. That was good. That was very PC and good. Yeah. All right. C it is. All right. Next one. Boom. Scape Shift. I already have to give it an A or an S.
Come on.
But all right, we'll go in a row. Hillbilly.
All right. Sacrifice any number of lands. Search your library up to that many land cards. Put them onto the battlefield. Tap, then shuffle. I don't understand the reason for this, to be honest.
Let me help you there. This card's already been broken, limited, and banned in formats.
I mean, with landfall decks, excellent.
Oh yeah,
that's valid card. Valid card. Loves that card.
Oh yeah. All right, we got an A from S90.
It's a combo card.
And since I'm thinking about landfall effect, which that's what this would fit under.
Yep.
It would have to go probably in a B.
All right. How about
just because you had to build around that landfall ability?
Right. All right. S90 says nope. He's going S. Okay, gotcha. And how about you, Tortoise?
I'm going S. This is on the broken button scale.
Yo, Richie.
Absolute S tier card.
AJ.
I have to go B. I just think that it's a combo card. I would be stoked to play it in limited, but it just doesn't do anything. So it would have to combo. So I'm just giving it a B.
Yeah, look at the facts. Right. This was only brought in to the set because they're just taking a money card and printing it.
Yeah. Oh, also, it's great and limited because you're not going to draw any more lands, probably.
Right. And you can like fix yourself, which is cool, but it's getting nothing out of it otherwise. So B for me, but still.
All right. We got 2 A's. We got Brian and Michael Superbacker. All right. S has it so far. Feels like old MTG 4th edition. All right. I'm also in the S category, so I think that breaks the tie. Unless there's any other votes.
This is a commander card.
No,
I mean,
yeah,
it's good in Commander, but it's a modern card. It's a legacy card.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the set symbol.
Oh yeah,
I see what you're saying.
I once found myself stranded in a remote island in Alaska, and the only thing I had to wipe my ass was Scape Shift in my hand.
Well, I couldn't wash Escape Shift, so I had to wash my hands.
And since
my hand smells like shit to this day.
Since they repeated Scoop Swarm, that card is really going to be good.
All right, super fast. Can you take over for me for just a moment? Go ahead and read the card. I will be right back. Just tally where we're at.
All right.
I know you and I are both at least A or S on this because this card's kind of fun. But anyway, I'll be right back.
We got Railway Brawler, cost 3 generic, 2 green, 5/5, 5 mana 5/5 is pretty good in my book. Creature Rhino Warrior, Reach, Trample. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield, you under your control put X +1/+1 counters on it, where X is power. It's pretty solid. Then it has Plot for 3 generic and a green, and you can pay this mana cost, set it aside, and cast it at a future turn for free. I really like this card. I think this card is pretty solid. I like it. I love it. I put this at an A spot myself, not an S spot, but I think it's because it's very good for what it does. So I say A. How about you, Hillbilly?
I'm going to say S because of the simple fact of the ability of it. I mean, it has reach, so it can block a flyer. It has trample, so it can trample through. And when you play your next creature, it gets +1/+1 counters where X is its power. So if you play a 4/4, that 4/4 is going to be an 8/8.
Right.
So, or 3/3, a 3/3 creature is going to be a 6/6. So this is definitely going to be a S for me. And plus, there's that plot ability on it also, where you can cast it for free.
All right, so we got an A from Brian. We got an A from MTG Attitude, which we think you're awesome. Thank you. So far we got 4 A's and an S. Richie Dubs dropping down to you.
I think that this card is probably pretty good, but I don't think it's the best card ever. I think it's probably a C.
All right, that's a solid decision there. And we're gonna skip here, bro. We're gonna skip Magic Dad. No, I'm kidding. Magic Dad.
Yo, I will give it a C, just because we have the Gitrog at a. Wait, we have the Gitrog at an A. Then I'm gonna put this at a B, because I would rather have the Gitrog, but not by that much.
Right.
This thing's sweet. Plot's gonna be really interesting. I want to give a shout out to my wife's grandfather, the Honorable Judge Gordon Willis, RIP. One of his early jobs as a police officer was watching the railways. So I feel like I'm going to have to send her a screenshot of this, because this is definitely Gordy.
That's awesome.
Wow.
TCG dude, what's up?
Hey, bro, I'm gonna honestly give this one an A, specifically because it has that plot ability and reach.
Oh yeah,
reach, trample, those are great keywords. Hell, even the freaking demon from Fate Reforged can use those keywords out the graveyard. But the plot ability allows this to have an explosive turn 5. So I think it's gonna make waves in standard.
Right. And one thing I want to elaborate on is that this creature is not legendary. So in standard or if somehow in limited you magically pull 2 of these, you can plot 1 on turn 4. Then you can the next turn you can play this for on turn 5, then cast a plot 1 to get a 10/10.
Yep. That's good living.
That's another thing too. And it's only 5 mana. It's a 5/5 for 5. I mean, the cost is the power and toughness matches the mana, which is good.
Yep.
I mean, sometimes you get cards like a 4/3 for 5. I'm like,
right.
Yeah, but sometimes you get a 5/5 for 3.
It combos with itself. And Coach just says S for many possibilities. Hell yeah. Well, like I said, it combos with itself. You plot in turn 4, and you still have to wait to turn 5 to play it. But you hard cast 1 turn 5, then cast the 1 for free off turn 4 on turn 5. Then you got a 10/10 for 4 mana. Just wait a turn. It's kind of like suspending.
Yeah.
Like I've explained this to Hillbilly before. It's kind of like a different way to suspend or have rebound on a spell.
Yep.
It really does, and like thematically, it feels like a plot because you get to choose like when it pops off.
Right.
So, like, that really, like with this plane being weird and like comedic, and this set having like a really unfeel, like an unset feel. I'm really digging it. I think it's all like coming together. It's just like the chase for the MacGuffin, and apparently like with these whatever the secret cards that everyone's chasing after, like it's like a what is it? A heist movie. So I'm digging it. I think it's cool. I'm totally here for this set.
All right. And we got DJ Longhair. What's up?
Hey,
thanks for popping in on my show.
Yeah, on your show. Yeah. Where are we at with this bad boy?
We got 3 S's, 5 A's, 2 C's.
Well, it seems like A's have it. Yeah. I like him, so.
Yeah, he's really good. And I was talking about how you can combo, like in standard, you can combo with himself almost. Turn 4, you plot him. Turn 5, you hard cast 1 copy, then play the plot cost for free and get a 10/10.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. So moving on, we got this bad boy right here. Rakdos. I love demons, so I'm already at S. I don't know about you guys. Go ahead. Hillbilly.
All right, Rakdos a muscle for 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep.
2 generic, 2 black, 1 red, 6/5. Whenever you flying, trample, which is good. Whenever you sacrifice another creature, exile cards equal to its mana value from the top of target player's library. So you can target your opponent. Until your next end step, you may play those cards and mana of any type can be spent to cast those spells. Sacrifice another creature. Rakdos, the muscle, gains indestructible until end of turn. Tap it. Play only once each turn. Well, it's a 6/5. Has flying and trample, which is good. 6/5 for 2, 3, 4, 5 for 5. Not too bad.
Yeah.
And you can steal your opponent's card from the top of their library. And if you ain't got mana to cast it, they still lose that card because it gets exiled. So
wow.
This I want to give it a B.
All right, so we got 2 B's, and Dave says F this trash. Okay, well, I'm a demon head, so I'm a little butthurt, but hey, your vote is your vote. How about you, Tortoise?
I think with all explanation that's going to be had, I think this is a C-level card.
All right, fair. How about you, Rich?
Yeah, I'm not too high on this one. Probably a C. I mean, it's like just as a 5 mana 6/5 flying trample. Like 5 years ago, that would be by itself like an S, right? Or like an A.
Right.
But yeah, I think it's probably a C.
All right. S90 is at a C as well. How about you, Magic Day?
Yeah, I would give it a B. I think it being 2 colors takes it out of A range for me, but I don't know. The ability for it to stay alive is sweet, so you can find a way. If you have creatures, you can find a way to win through damage. But I'm always thinking limited, and I mean you can only do its sacrifice ability once each turn, but it's free. And if it's an actual creature, your opponent's milling equal to that creature's mana value, which can end the game like pretty quick, and you can play the stuff. So I would still I'd still give it a B though.
Okay. How about you, TCG dude?
I agree with the Magic Dad here. It's a B, specifically because of the last line of text that it can save itself at instant speed. It doesn't say activate only once each turn at sorcery speed or some stupid crap. So just in case as a Hail Mary need to save your flying trample 6/5 for an end of game swing, it's there.
Yeah, Prosper's gonna love him, so I'm all in on this one. But then again, I would be. So I will I would say A myself, but B has it. So I think this and Rakdos Aristocrat would be badass. Yup, that's what I'm saying. All right, so B has it. Okay, B. E. Getting better at it. All right, next one. Might have to cut this short, but rest in peace. Tortoise.
Yeah. Rest in peace. 2 mana enchantment. Rest in peace into this battlefield. Exile graveyards. If a card or token to be put in the graveyard from anywhere, exile instead. This card's been around. It's proven to be good. I give it an A rating.
An A. Okay. And how about you, Hillbilly?
Well, we've seen cards do this all the time, and I think they all deserve an A rating.
All right, bet. Richie?
I would say Rest in Peace is an A tier card.
I'm sorry, what?
I would say Rest in Peace is an A tier card as well. I would agree.
Okay. Let's see. TCGDude.
A.
AJ.
I'm just gonna give it a C because it's a build around tech. Not a build around. It's just a tech card. It's cool, but it's not gonna win you the game.
All right, and Brian says C. Okay. A tier card from Evil Dave. All right. It's unanimous A card.
You look at this card.
Yeah, it's good.
If it's on the battlefield, you do a board wipe. All your creatures go to the graveyard. Your opponent's creatures goes into exile. I had to read that card again.
This card's already in a lot of decks. It's a reprint.
Yeah, it's already proven.
Sideboard staple in any white modern deck, for example.
All right, we have one of the special guests, which it's not mythic, but whatever.
Yeah, that's a picture of me at the buffet.
Yeah, right. I got my gun. Yeah. All right. Let's start off with you, Tortoise.
All right. So Port Razor costs 3 generic, 2 red, 4/4 Orc Pirate. Whenever Port Razor deals combat damage to a player, untap each creature you control. After this phase, there's an additional combat phase. Port Razor
Fish Games?
Yeah, Port Razor can't attack a player if he has already attacked this turn. 5 mana 4/4 without all that ability. I think he is I think he's a B territory card. He's really good, but he doesn't have evasion. You have to make him better, but he's really solid.
So you said B?
Yep.
Okay. And Fish Game. That's right. Hillbilly.
I'd say B.
B. Okay.
Yeah, I have to agree with Tortoise on this.
Sure. How about you, Rich?
So it's like I would say it's probably a B.
Okay.
Also, I just want to say that Rest in Peace is not one-sided. It affects everybody evenly.
Okay. How about you, AJ?
C, but it's a borderline B just because it's a hilarious commander card, but C.
All right. TCGDude?
B, only because extra combat phases typically win games.
All right. We got a D from Brian because it's commander only pretty much. A from S90. So he can attack every card on the board? What?
So like once he attacks one player, he can't attack them again. So if you're playing in a 4-pot, he can attack everybody.
Gotcha. Yeah, I can only use it in a couple formats. That's a C from Evil Dave. B, concur with Tortoise. Okay. And yeah, I haven't messed with this yet, but I do like the extra combat. But you do have to target someone new. Again, it's commander, so yeah, I'm on that B. I think it's a B. So B's have it.
That was a buzzworthy B.
Yeah.
Wow.
Got that right.
All right, moving on. Classic Prismatic Vista. Now in Mythic. Ooh. Super fast.
Prismatic Vista. Pay 1 life, sacrifice this land, search your library for a basic land card, put on the battlefield. Not tapped. Shuffle your library. Yeah, this card's already proven itself to be an A-class card.
Yeah. Okay. We got a room. So S A B C D. Okay. So A or S?
Mm-hmm.
No, which?
Hey.
Okay. Hillbilly.
I want to say, what's that, A? Because the land that you search for is untapped.
All right. Gotcha, bro. Reprint should have been R tier. R. Yes.
R.
That's right. And okay. And Richie?
I'm gonna give Prismatic Vista a B because fetch lands exist and they can get triomes and shock lands and dual lands where this can only get a basic. So I would give it a B.
All right, fair. AJ?
So that I'm glad you brought that up because I was just about to Richie, because I was just about to give this an S, but I have to give it a B because it feels like it's supposed to be a fetch land, right? But you know, you can't really have the pleasure of popping an off-color fetch land to go get something else, and so for that reason, I'm going to give this an A.
All right. It looks like A's have it.
I'll give it a B, bro. Honestly, yeah, I agree.
All right.
Yeah, well, it's just because it's a basic, bro. If it functioned as a fetch land, it'd have to be higher.
And I thought they weren't printing fetch lands into standard anymore because of the shuffling.
Yeah, this is one of those commander cards, right? With those.
Oh, okay. It's not actually in standard. That makes
card.
more sense. Yeah, so that makes it even worse that it's not even in standard.
Yeah, and then
standard would want this, right? Like standard doesn't have fetch lands, but anything that has
still.
fetch lands wants any fetch land before this.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, standard would love this.
Okay, so A's have it. All right. And let me know, guys, if you like this. This is kind of cool. It's something new for me. I've done it before, so that is an A. All right. Boom. Overwhelming Forces. Very expensive. 6 drop, 2 black. Destroy all creatures target opponent controls. Draw a card for each creature destroyed this way. So pretty Gucci. But expensive. What are you thinking, Hillbilly?
8 mana. I like it. One-sided board wipe.
Yep.
And I would say probably I'm stuck between an S and an A on this. Let's give it an S.
All right.
Just because it's a one-sided board wipe.
Yeah, I heard that.
Super fast, huh?
Super fast.
Hillbilly's heard so much about this card this week because it boggles my flipping mind that they reprinted this card when it had no real place to reprint. There was like no real reason to reprint this card. I own a copy of this card. It's a Judge promo. It used to be top tier in Commander. It was never top tier in Standard. But it's downgraded so much. Like Decree of Pain is almost just better than this right now. That's because you blew up the entire board. This card is really good, but not good enough to be above a C level.
Yeah, if it was every opponents plural, yeah. I hear you there. How about you, Rich?
I give it a D because there's Plague Wind and Decree of Pain.
Yeah, and that's everyone, so makes sense. Brian and Dave.
I'm gonna give it a B, honestly, because it is one-sided and it draws you cards.
Yeah, that's true. AJ?
I wanted to give it a C because it costs 8 mana, but then DJ, you mentioned that it's only destroys the creatures that one target opponent controls.
Right.
So in Commander, that makes it a little worse. So I want to give it a D.
Okay. Brian's at a C. Honestly, I'd have to be at a C as well because it is target opponent. I mean, it's cool, but
I want to change my vote to a C.
All right. And Coach has got your back on that, and I think I have to be at a C as well. That should C's have it.
The rent is too damn high.
Exactly.
But no, that's literally one of my favorite cards, but it's fallen out of favor when it comes to Commander.
All right. Pest control, black and L white. Destroy all non-land permanents with mana value 1 or less, and it has cycling.
Ew.
Token sweeper.
Yeah, tokens go bye-bye.
E because it cycles. That's it.
Yeah.
Yep.
You don't like cycling cards?
No, E because that's the only reason it's not an F.
Oh, okay. All right.
Wow.
Yeah.
I would have to agree with AJ because I don't think this card is good for cycling.
It's just situational, right?
Yep. So I'd give that E myself.
All right. Super fast.
Well, I'm thinking about starting a format where every card has to be 2 mana or less. Then this card would be good.
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm thinking this is an E. Like someone will make this card work in their sideboard. That's as far as I've seen it going. Swapping it out for those casual decks in like Legacy or Modern. And by casual, I mean when they actually go against someone who's playing that style of deck, because that's where this will shine a little more. So I think it's an E. I think it's weird.
Pawz says C. Okay.
You say C.
And Fish likes it because it's a token killer and a token wiper. Yep. Coach says E. Go ahead, Richie.
I would say I think it's a B. How many tokens are created anymore? And if they're not doing that, you could cycle it away. I give it a solid B. I think it's pretty good.
Okay.
I mean, that's a good.
It gets rid of all
their
elves, all their mana dorks. It gets rid of all the cheap artifact rampant commander. It's got a lot. It's got a lot of uses. It doesn't look like a lot, but I would be happy to draw that card in a lot of games. So
like,
yeah, I
can see where you're going with it, with like tokens. Like
there's so many tokens. You're gonna get rid of all their treasures and every. I mean, I think it's good.
But yeah, but like I'm sticking to my E. But I agree with you that there's reason for it to exist. It just feels weird to exist.
Yeah, Pawz thinks someone's going to turn into a $30 card.
Oh, okay. Look at that! Look at the animals on the ground. Aren't those squirrels being eliminated?
Yeah, I'm
gonna
be sad.
Get hundreds of copies of this card.
Yeah, I know.
For the memes.
Yes.
Yeah, I wish. To get a squirrel out of a roof in my wife's property in Buffalo, it was like $1,500 because they're wildlife and not actually pests. So joke's on you, Wizards of the Coast. Actually, joke's on us.
TCG, dude.
Bro, honestly, I think it's gonna be A tier. If it said token permanents, then it would be less than that, but it's non-land, so that does mean all your mana dorks, your birds of paradise, bye.
Yeah, AJ, I think you said it before, right? Or did you?
What did I say? I didn't.
Oh, I don't know.
I agree with that. I was only because when I see that, I think only about like tokens, but there are like TCGDude saying there's a lot of 1-drops that this would just kill. Maybe in like a format where there's just crazy amounts of 1-drops, this could be sick.
No, I really think older formats will take onto this card. I said like Vintage and Modern will like this card. I just don't think it's going to see more love anywhere else.
Yeah, Coach, maybe that's why they made it not just a sorcery, so that it's not too good in those formats.
All right. Well, it looks like E's has it. Our very first E. All right. E.
Yo, watch Pawz be right here, though. Watch this thing just pop off and be amazing.
Yeah. They're like, well, you guys gave it an E, but it's a $50 card. Yeah.
I mean, this is just thought, so we're not 100% sure.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Old school Oko.
Oh, this is I'm getting another beer. I mean, drink.
You better hurry before you turn into a 3/3 elk. Okay. All right. TCG dude.
S tier, duh, bro. Like it's done been broken. I don't think it's a question at this point.
Glad this is banned in standard.
All right, Rich.
I am going to give it an F because you can't play it anywhere. It's been banned in every format. I don't know why they reprinted it. What are you going to do with it when you open it?
Yeah, right. So you think it's F?
Well, it's an S tier card, but it's an F tier reprint.
Okay, fair. Tortoise.
Plus, he needs to put a damn shirt on.
Oh, Darls.
All right, how about you, Hillbilly?
Well, I have to agree with Richie. It's a S card, S tier card, but it's unplayable, so F.
All righty. Let's see. Broken S tier. Yeah, sure. So what are you guys saying? Taking the D tier. Okay. F. Yeah. He's just get F and move on. All right, fair. Okay. Let's go ahead and get that puppy move on. All right. Well, when I looked at the set and thought about this, I was like, okay, maybe we can get this done. But It is. It's our first F. Nice. Okay. We'll do a couple more, and then we'll get to our shill section. So this has been super fun. Let me know, guys, if you guys are watching this later. Please drop a comment. Let me know if you like this type of content. I think it's pretty fun. We're all kind of voting and checking out the set as we should. So this is just Mythics. Rares would be even longer. So, all right, Hillbilly, you got this one.
Okay, Aztec Matter Weaver, 3/2/4, Human Artificer. Whenever you cast a creature spell, choose one. Okay. Create a 1/1 colorless gnome artifact creature token. Create a token that's a copy of target artifact token you control. So you can only copy artifact tokens or make a gnome token. Gnome token's a 1/1, so it puts total of 3 power 3 on the battlefield. I'll give it a C.
A C, okay. Tortoise, you're back. Say doesn't know. Richie?
This card's pretty good in niche situations. If you're playing like constructs, you want to just keep copying those constructs, right? And then it's great. But I'm gonna give it a B. I'm gonna give it a B.
All right, fair. AJ?
Yeah. If this were a C plus, that would be my vote, but I'm gonna give it a B. This card's sweet.
All right, cool. TCGDude.
I give it a C. Only because it's specifically artifacts, and it says specifically when you cast a creature spell instead of a spell or whatever. So as awesome as it looks, it is still build around.
So what'd you give it?
C.
C, okay. Looks like C's have it. Oh, B for being boring. All right. Looks like C's have it. Okay. All righty. We'll do a couple more, and we'll get to our shill section of the program. Well, we got through some of it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I know, there's so many. I mean, 74 mythics, bro. Speaking of this, you got this one, TCG, dude.
Or do I? No, I'm just kidding. Morbid Opportunist. It's a human rogue that's a 1/3 for 3 mana, 2 generic and a black. And its text box says, whenever one or more other creatures die, draw a card. This ability triggers only once each turn. That reminds me of a certain zombie. I can't remember what it is. It's 3/1 zombie. Anybody got that? Ring any Midnight Rider or whatever it is, right? Headless zombie. Am I being stupid right now? Something like that.
Yeah, it's a new. We'll go back to Oko. That's the new Oko, but let's do this one real quick. Morbid Opportunist.
This one's all right, man. I mean, it's one of those dies triggers card that, creature dies, draw a card, but it only triggers once each turn. It's definitely not worthy of Mythic.
Midnight Reaper.
Midnight Reaper. I was crossing so many circles there, bro. Thank you.
Yeah. The wheels were turning, but sometimes they're a little slow.
Right. That Halo be hitting hard.
Oh, go show.
All right, where you at, TCG?
Bro, I'm gonna give it a C, specifically because it has 3 toughness. And it gives you a draw in black, which is, as is tradition with black, but like getting cards in hand is always valuable no matter what color or format.
All right, AJ?
This is a D. One of the weakest cards that we've seen this whole show, I think.
And Wyatt Mythic? Yeah. Rich?
There's definitely way better versions of this card that are uncommon.
Yeah.
It's an F for me.
Yeah, I'm at an F too because I think this was an uncommon. Don't quote me, but how dare you make it a mythic?
It's a
Tortoise?
literal uncommon effect.
For
Uncommon power and toughness.
Yeah.
Uncommon casting cost.
Not worthy of a mythic. MTG Hillbilly.
I want to give this probably well, since it does have card draw on it, I'm just gonna give it an E. Just because it is a weak creature. However, it does allow card draw.
Wait, did you guys put Oko in F because he's banned?
Yes.
Yo,
you can't play him anywhere.
Yeah.
What about limited?
Plus F your Elks, but yeah.
I changed my vote for this to an F. Richie, I agree with you 100%.
The memes are more important than the accuracy of grade for Oko. Okay?
Exactly.
If he had a shirt on, I might have given him a D.
Yeah. Oh.
I think that's the whole point of his character, right?
It's not what I meant.
Yeah, no, it's funny. Hillbilly.
This is an E.
Oh, it was upshifted to, well, here's Mythic because it's special guests. All special guests are Mythic. But yeah, it was upshifted to a rare. Okay. Hillbilly?
E.
E? All right. He's being generous. All right. Hey, what's up, Tom? How you doing, buddy? We were doing S tier for all the mythics, and can you believe it, bro? 74 mythics in the set, man. It's ridiculous. But remember the special guests, they count them all as mythics because they are hard to pull. You get like one a box of play boosters, so opportunities is great in
yeah.
This is like the reason that it's so top heavy is because it's mythics. We're not just doing cards. If we were doing cards, they'd be spread out more than like everything C plus or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This card sucks though, right? Come on.
Yeah.
It's like the worst card I've seen like ever, right?
Well,
this card's way better than this.
Well, this does give you card draw though.
I know.
Yeah, it does replace itself, like Coach said, but yeah, I don't know. There's better cards. No, you're not stupid. Stop it. God.
I think I can't remember what the card I said was, but I don't think that one only triggers once every turn either. I think that one just triggers every time, right?
Yeah. Reaper is like every
like that. Yeah.
I think if the clause
is literally better.
I think if the clause once each turn wasn't on there, it'd be better.
Yeah.
For sure. All right, here we go. Oko, we skipped over him, but the ringleader. Super fast. You got this one.
All right, Oko the ringleader costs 2 generic, a blue and a green, and comes in with 3 loyalty. At the beginning of your end step, if you commit a crime, target an opponent's hand, target an opponent, target a creature of an opponent, or their graveyard, you commit a crime. You caught Aw,
why you gotta be so mean, Magic Dad?
Ringleader becomes a copy of up to 1 target creature you control until the turn, except he has hexproof. You can +1 draw 2 cards if you committed a crime this turn. Unless you didn't, you discard 2 cards. Otherwise, create a -1, create a 3/3 green elk creature token instead of exiling. He's not as broken as his old counterpart.
Yeah.
And -5. For each other non-land permanent you control, create a token that's a copy of that permanent. This guy is going to see his fair share of play. I mean, he's a Garuk with extra abilities, basically, since he's not exiling anything, or turning creatures into 3/3 elks. I think he's going to be B tier fodder.
All right, cool. Hillbilly.
A.
Hey, all right. Rich.
I have to read him again. I'm sorry. Before you copy of 1 to a creature. Well, he protects himself. He draws cards. He's 4 mana. How much loyalty does he start with? I'm sorry.
I think
3
loyalty.
He starts with 3 loyalty.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he's a solid A.
All right. Magic Dad.
Yeah,
we got a B from Brian. I got, and Fish Game says B is for bruh.
This card's amazing. You play it turn 4, you make an elk. Turn 5, you make another elk and swing with 2 elks, and it's just very cool. I like it. A.
Well, technically, the other elk would still be Summon Sickness. But
No,
yeah.
No, he becomes a copy of it.
Becomes the elk.
Oh, he become okay. Got it. Never mind. My bad. All right,
Hopefully
we got
he
A
becomes
from
something
Posse.
better. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. E for. Dude, I am voting alongside Coach for E for too much a nip. Yeah.
Oko
E
is
for
such
elks.
a heel.
Yes.
We should give this an E just because Oko is like the ultimate heel. Like super great, but he's hated on because, like they hate us because they ain't us type thing.
Yeah, and I would give it I would still give it a low score anyways, but if he put a dang shirt on, he would probably get an A.
yeah. Like in wrestling, you do the heel, but that's actually good because that's what they want.
Right. How about you, TCG dude?
I'll give it a C. Honestly, it's probably a B or an A card, but I can still negate it. I can actually still spell pierce it, bro.
That's true. That is
Dice
true.
for removal.
Yeah, dice of Thoughtseize.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say Evil Dave's gone, so I also would say, hey, this needs a loaded vote, but yeah, A with a bra. Dang it, A's got it. All right, man,
it's sweet.
All right, let's do maybe one more, and we'll get to our shill section because it's taking a little bit longer, but that's cool, man. We're also running out of room. Alrighty, last one for tonight.
You don't have
Notion
3 more hours, bro?
Hey, I can go, but yeah. All right, let's start off with you, AJ. Notion Thief.
Notion Thief. This is the reprint. Yeah, 2 blue-black flash, human rogue at 3/1. If an opponent would draw a card except the first one they draw in each of their draw steps, and said that player skips that draw, and you draw a card. Has that text been like reworked for the modern era? Like skips that draw, or I don't know. I don't know. This card's like if we're going by like our tier list that we've been making here, I would give this an E just because it's a 4-mana 3/1 flash flyer, but it doesn't like do much, I think.
So you're going E? Okay.
Yeah.
How about you, TCG dude?
Bro, so here's the thing is I love mill, and a part of that is wheeling. And even then, even though I personally paid for a foil from Dragon's Maze from you for $10 for this card, I still give it a C because that's the ceiling, bro. C for ceiling.
All right, and B from Brian. Okay, it's sneaky good. Yeah, Coach. All right. Tortoise.
This card has already been proven good in the decks that it's good in. It's not good in every deck, so I'm going to give it a C just because it's good for what it is.
Okay. Rich.
I give it a B. I think it's a really strong, powerful card.
All right, so I got you, and Brandon says B as well. AJ.
I already gave it an E. I think 4 is too much.
Okay. TCG dude.
A C. Yeah, bro. It would be higher if it was 3 mana, and it would be insane over the top if it was 2. But just the scenarios where you're gonna save 4 mana to draw instead of countering. Yeah. I imagine if this thing had like an adventure side that had a different option, similar to a Brazen Borrower, it would probably be really cool. But it's still a C.
And once again, Tortoise is going to be like, look, he's literally playing with magic cards.
Whoa, bro.
Whoa. Inception. All right. Well, it looks like
magic cards.
Yeah, I'll give it a C. Yeah, I'll give it a C. So
give it a C. Okay. Well, we need a vote from the chat because we're even on B's and C's. I'll shake it down now. Shake it down now. Okay. So
yeah, James and Coach, I feel y'all.
Let's see. Notice these another card I have to wonder why the hell it's mythic now. Yeah, exactly, bro. Because it's special guest. I hate that. We'll just make a common or an uncommon a mythic. Yeah, all right. Lame. Yeah. All right. So yeah, we need a tiebreaker here. I've already put in here. So
what did I say? A C?
Fish, give it a rating real quick so we can determine. Huh?
Brandon put B.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I have 4 B's and 4 C's and 1 E.
E, like E on empty.
E on empty, yeah. Move along, yeah. Yeah, fair.
Yeah,
all right.
Okay.
C.
Yeah.
C. Okay, fine. All right, cool. Well, normally we go to 7, so let's go ahead and get to our favorite section, the shill section. AJ, shill something.
Hey, it's the Magic Dad YouTube channel, Real Game, No Edits. It's been a pleasure being here. This has been a lot of fun. I can't believe the set's coming out so soon, but I like it. Many sets means that we get to talk about Magic more. Come check out my channel. I draft sub. I didn't copy and paste, so you just can't just look up Magic Dad AJ. That's me. I play limited on Arena. It's a lot of fun, and it's always great to see you guys. Thanks for having me.
Awesome. TCGDude, plug something. Oh yeah, you got your game, dude. You're trying to get that box filled.
Oh yeah, actually that is true, bro. I got a Core Set 2014 Chinese simplified booster box battle that I'm trying to fill out. Honestly, only need 3 seats, bro. $20 a seat, you get 5 packs, and CMC high low battle gets you an extra 3 packs. Hit me up about that on Twitter or in the Discords. Oh yeah, $5 shipping. So pretty much $25 a seat if it's one person per seat. Multiple seats, it'll just be the same $5. Otherwise, otherwise, bro, I am just kind of that magic homie on the internet, bro. You know, when you're like, fucking going to work or going to the homie's house and you're at the bus stop and there's that dude at the bus stop and you're like, damn, your life must be hard, bro. I'm kind of that YouTube homie at the bus stop, bro.
Yeah.
So kick it with me sometime, bro. We'll talk Magic.
All right. So awesome. And Coach, you got your link for you there, Magic Dad. Thank you, Coach.
Thanks, Coach. There we go.
All right. Rich, you have a kind of variety YouTube channel yourself.
Oh, yeah. Subscribe to them guys.
Sweet. He's like, whatever, dude. I'm playing freaking D2R. I don't even care. All right.
Subscribe to these guys. They're all good guys. That's all.
Hell yeah. Hillbilly.
Alrighty. I'm at 421 subs. Before that has kicked the giveaway off. I'm gonna split this box up between three subs, and not only that, there's gonna be a grand prize for a Commander Precon deck.
Oh.
And in order to enter this, get the link.
There you go. Get that link in. Yep.
Nice.
There's a video. I can't get the dang on. Anyway, there's a video you got to comment on, and after you leave the comments, I will use comment picker to pick the winner. And all this is happening on the 17th. While somebody else is chilling, I'll get that link and post it in chat.
That's right. Dang, Blaggett. All right. Well, hopefully get your link in there. Sounds good. All right. Shieldmaster Zero. Here we go. Tortoise.
Hello. It's Tortoise. Well, thank you guys for stopping by and watching us be fools on the show. Trying to act smart, about
maybe
cards.
Full of knowledge.
Right?
Yeah.
Right. But every morning I want you to come over and join us
at Superfast Tortoise's channel. And here we have a morning show every day of the week when possible, whenever possible. Every day of the week, I do 11 o'clock Central Standard Time show called In the Shell, Superfast Tortoise Morning Coffee. And I'd love for you to hang out. We got some spicy stuff coming up. We are having a great time. We just chit-chat, we chill, we do cool stuff. And there's other things to do throughout the week. And if you come over, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, you'll be notified when that cool stuff happens. So cool stuff every day. Now let's check out the next dude in line.
The link the link is in chat right now.
Yeah, I love. I'm sorry. I just absolutely love Coach's shill for you, TCG dude.
Right.
That's right. That's epic, dude. Damn. If I could sub again, I would, man. All right. Yeah, we got a couple things to show. First off, as I showed earlier, I did land some pricing for MH3. Bam, right there. Early bird up till May 1st. I know this set is crazy expensive, but might as well get it cheap while you still can. I am pretty much beating everyone's price. Pretty much. There might be better out there, but definitely beating TCG player for sure. So if you guys want in on that, I need to get the last order in before May 1st. So if you guys want any MH3, holler at a baller. I would love to crack it on my channel. If you are a patron or a YouTube channel member and you want it sealed, you're paying extra on the shipping because, of course, you got shipping. But that's up to you. I will send it sealed for you guys, but I want the content, damn it. All right. Second thing, of course, next week, again, we have a secret giveaway for the sponsor. It's going to be awesome. We'll get to reveal that. Again, it doesn't cost any money for you guys to sign up on that day. So I hope you all can show up in record number and, go sign up. This is how I won the Fallout EDH decks. So, hey, man, a couple clicks and you have a chance to win something big. Pretty cool. And what I'm doing is if you guys do sign up, send me proof through email only. And I will send you a link to a video that's already up. However, it's kind of super secret with the special code to add to it. So you have 2 entries to win towards a Outlaws of Thunder Junctions booster pack. By the way, I did get the news that it is already shipping. So probably around the 16th or 17th, it should be in. So right before or right at release, I'll have the boxes in. And we'll have the drawing when we do the box, probably Friday or Saturday for the booster pack. So make sure you guys tune in and get in on that. And like I said, you could win something big. The other thing is, this is freaking neat. I had to get one. Yeah, I had to get one.
Keep it sealed. Keep it sealed. No.
No. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? No, this is content for me because I'm going to be playing Fallout from the very first one coming up soon. New series, first playthrough ever. I've only watched a couple of videos on it, so I'm not very familiar with the lore at all, with the exception of what I've seen. Let's see. Really, I just want to look at it to see if I can't find my knife. Oh, boy. Maybe I might have to keep it sealed. Dang it.
Keep it
Dang
sealed.
it, Bobby.
Keep it sealed. Oh, man. I've never played Fallout either, but I've heard it's amazing. Except for the recent one where it kind of fell out.
I am like... Anyways, this thing is cool because it came with every game. So, and eventually I might hollow that out to make it a tech box. Man, I can't even open the damn thing. Hold on.
I feel like you could kit bash that into a Stompa.
It's DJ proof.
40K.
You know, you have to be over 35 years old to know the word kit bash.
Yeah, you got to kit bash that into a Stompa.
I don't even know what that means, and I'm old.
Like, Kit bash is what they did to make Star Wars figures. Kit bash is what they did to change Transformers figures to look more show accurate back in the day. Kit bash is a cool way to fiddle around with already existing objects that you want to turn into something else.
Thank you for that textbook and encyclopedic answer. You're smart.
Oh, dude, I used to kit bash Transformers back in the day.
Nice.
Old
Nothing nerdy
Matthew
about
Kit
that at
Bash
all.
McConaughey over here.
All right.
I was
All
Kit
right,
Bash
all right,
in the
all
court. It
right.
was cool to
I'm not
Kit
kidding.
Bash.
I don't even know where the hell all my knives are, man. They're all
Richie didn't
MIA.
show, Coach. Richie told everybody he's going to show for all of us. He's like, subscribe to everybody
Yeah.
else. They're cool.
Yeah, he did his.
That's
plus
right.
one.
Yeah.
Make everyone
That's right.
draw a card.
Mm.
So it was good.
Well, shoot. I don't even know if I can open it right now because I can't find a freaking knife.
Keep it sealed, bro.
No, the game.
Universe is
I
trying
have
to
to play
tell
the
you
games.
something.
The codes are inside it to be able to play the games.
Oh, fair enough.
Wow, that news is a bombshell to me.
Yeah.
Wow.
Too bad I can't pass this over to you.
Yeah, right. Well, anyways, there's nothing too exciting inside it. It's just their cards with the code on the back of it. So it's just cool. Yeah, I want to hold the damn thing.
Yo, I feel so old because the statement
Got it.
The statement I was loading up here is so that does not come with CD-ROMs. There's no CDs in there. It's just
Right?
Yeah, no, it's all cards. So you got to get
floppy
off
disk.
Steam.
Look,
Dang.
I'm feeling the age thing because I was born in 1984 and
Same,
Transformers
man.
came out the same year, and this year is their 40th year anniversary.
Oh, no doubt.
Yeah, no doubt. That was just a reminder that I'm turning 40.
You know it's the worst, right?
Oh,
Like
Yeah.
I remember when they were turning 20 years old.
Yeah.
this thing's awesome.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that is really cool.
Okay, does this come out? No. All right. So yeah, the cards are freaking huge. This top can twist off or not?
I thought he was going to do a content video about opening that like separately.
Oh well.
Well,
Yeah,
Hey, it's almost big enough to throw a deck in there, so you could get a commander deck and some dice. So without messing it up.
Cool.
It's padded at the bottom. Ah, there it is. It makes noises.
Whoa.
Hold on, I got my deck box.
Yeah, yeah, right.
Move over, my deck box is coming.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
James Willis, you're all a bunch of young pups to me.
All right.
And we all got radiation poisoning.
Oh, it's just the one noise. Boo. All right. Oh, that was a cha-ching.
And just like that, it went from round table to crater table.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Huge ass. I mean, it's bigger than my head, dude. Holy crap. That's awesome, man. That's freaking cool.
But
well, it does come with all the games, so it's like cool. I know some of these are free on Steam, but some aren't. So it was like 60, I think 80 to have it shipped or whatever total. But I don't know. This thing is just awesome.
can you imagine going through TSA with that though? Like, no, it's just my deck.
Yeah.
No,
Maybe a little sus. You're like,
Yeah.
what's with the bomb back here? You're like, dude, it's plastic.
It should have made the Geiger counter clicking sounds when you push the button.
Oh,
Yeah, or something.
Yeah.
It was just one noise. Boo. Yeah.
I'd be like, do I look half as smart as Einstein? I have Poe's
These
no
cards are
threats.
All right. It had an instruction manual. All the codes are on the back, but there you go.
Cool.
I know. Make the screen big. Okay, fine.
You could turn that into like a nice little art project if you'd like frame it up a little bit.
No, charisma. Yeah. Hey.
Intelligence.
They have a little thing on the back too, but pretty much it just shows the code. Luck. Cool. Well, this thing's gnarly. I love it. Hell yeah. Well, thanks guys for watching. I will probably start up the season soon, starting out with Fallout 1. So
Cool.
I've never played it, so it'll be very interesting. and now it's worthless.
Yay!
Yay! Actually, no, it survived the fall, so not too bad. Well, thanks again, guys, for watching. We'll catch you next Thursday for sure. Make sure you all show up. Pretty please, cherries on top. We do have the sponsorship reveal, and basically, like I said, it's free to sign up. Doesn't cost me nothing, you nothing, and you help both me and the sponsor out. So make sure you guys show up. If you can't make the live, make sure you come back and click the things, because it's pretty awesome. Like I said, I won a whole EDH deck set from doing the things, so it's pretty awesome. So I hopefully will see you next Thursday. Maybe some late night on starting out with starting off with Fallout 1. Going to be playing all the way through to the last in the series. Well, at least what they gave me. So cool. Hopefully you guys like it. I don't know. I never played. It seems kind of fun. So I will catch you guys next time. Thanks for everyone watching, and we'll see you Sunday for sure for late night EDH. Awesome.
Adios.
Peace.